What's good, sports gamers, and welcome to part 2 of our top 5 teams online series. In the first vid, we showed you who to avoid using, and now we're putting the spotlight on those that deserve to shine. So here's our top 5 teams to use online in NBA 2K17.
Sports Gamers Online is the #1 source for the sports gamer.
Coming in number 5 on the list is the Phoenix Suns. Long gone are the 7 seconds or less Phoenix Suns. This year's version, while gearing up for another NBA draft and not getting the number 1 pick, they've managed to put together a really nice 2K squad this year. You can roll out a lineup of Eric Bledsoe, who's probably going to get traded, so enjoy him while you can. Devin Booker, who just scored 70 points at 20 years old. TJ Warren, Marquise Chris, who gets busy every time I use the Suns, and then you can pick from the defensive-minded Tyson Chandler or offensive-minded Lynn at center. Then their bench mob is led by Biggie Littles at point, Leandro Barbosa, and Jared Dudley. Now look, obviously they're not going to win many games with their defense, but if you're nice on offense, you can slide off the Rockets, Warriors, or Cavs and give these boys a run. Number 4 on the list is the Portland Trailblazers. Now, how should I put this? Supporting cast-wise, there's not much here to work with. The other players' jobs are basically to catch Dame and CJ's misses and pass it right back. Or in Evan Turner's case, stay on the bench. But that's what gets them on the list, having 2 of the better players at their respective positions in the league dominating the basketball on an otherwise doo-doo team can have you looking like the prime AI Sixers, without the defense. Coming in at number 3 is the Charlotte Hornets. Led by Kemba Walker, who if you watch my top 10 shot releases video, he has in my opinion one of the best releases in the entire game. Alongside Nick Batum and sharpshooter Marco Bellinelli and Jeremy Lamb, who can't be stopped for some reason inside the arc as the backup 2 and 3. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, who despite having a jacked up jumper, combining his beastly tendencies on defense with a LeBron James-esque ferociousness attacking the basket, the Hornets are one of the better secondary teams in the game to use. Coming in number 2 on the list is the Denver Nuggets.
Gets it off. He got it!
You got Nikola Jokic, the most efficient man on earth, at center, surrounded by 4 shooters in Nelson, Gary Harris, Gallinari, and Chandler, if you please. Then their bench mob consists of Jamal Murray, Will Barton, and Fareed. The Nuggets are deep as hell with an offensive superstar as their focal point. And every major player besides Fareed and Moutier, who you shouldn't play like ever, can shoot. At Sports Gamers Online, number 1 team to use online is the Utah Jazz.
Say what?
The Jazz don't get nearly enough love online, as they're always passed over for the flashier teams, even if they're worse overall. But the Jazz are stocked with some of the best shooter, shot release player combos in the league. And then on defense, you got to deal with this man in the middle. And that's a formula for success. They have so many different looks to throw at you. They can throw 6'6" Dante Exum at the point and bother all your shots. Derek Favors at the 4, or Boris Diaw, or even Joe Johnson to get your stretch 4 action on. And the sniper Joe Ingles, who has a near 90 in both open and contested 3-point rating as a sub off the bench. The Jazz are obviously slanted towards the defensive side of the ball, but between Gordon Hayward, George Hill, and Gobert Alley-Oops, they can kill you on offense as well. So it makes sense why the Utah Jazz sits atop Sports Gamers Online top 5 teams you should use online in NBA 2K17. So alright guys, do you agree with the list? And if not, what team do you think deserves a spot instead? Leave who you think in the comments down below. And stay tuned for more NBA 2K17 content to come on our channel, so subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss anything. Thank you all for watching and be good y'all.